I don't know what I'm forgiving, actually, until I know what happened. And this might move into what we're going to get into later, where she answers the question, we're going to get to it right now, actually, of whether or not she believes that they have caught the true killer of Charlie Kirk, right? Do you believe that? The person that we have in custody, is that the person that pulled the trigger? Is that the only person that pulled the trigger? Anyways, I want you to hear it directly from her and not me recapping what she said or reiterating it, rather. It's gone viral because of what she didn't say, to be honest with you. Take a listen.
Do you think they've caught your husband's killer?
So, something I'm so grateful for is that we have one of the most incredible teams for this case. I would never wish it upon anybody to have to go through what we are going through. To have seen the autopsy report, to have seen the different evidence portions that have been collected. I trust our team.
Now, this is another thing. You remember when I said Candace Owens turned around. When something happened, she did not address that thing head on. She had to spin around the question. Same thing Erika Kirk has done here. Widow 2 has done here. Or Widow 1, whichever one she is. Widow number 2 has done the same thing. Do you think your husband's killer has been arrested? It could have been a yes or a no. She had to go through this because, one, she is trying to self-preserve. One, she knows the tension out there. The investigation is divided. 2, there is something she knows that she doesn't want the world to know right now, or something she doesn't know and she does not want to put herself in a situation where she has to backtrack in future. So all she would tell herself is, I trust my team, I trust the team, so that in case something happens in future and something comes out that has to discredit her, she will say, I trusted some people, I trusted the wrong people. Same as my husband trusted the wrong people. She is doing exactly what Candace Owens has been doing when it comes to her, Candace Owens. When it comes to Erika, Candace Owens does self-preservation, avoiding addressing things head on. She goes around it. Erika also went around it. But this is the essence here. If you listened to her and you were to take her word for it, especially the word of those who work with her, those who are friends with her, they have made it as clear as possible that they believe, all of them from that team, they believe that whoever Tyler Robinson did the deed, and they believe he acted alone. Megyn Kelly said it on her tour, the tour that Erika Kirk is part of. Okay? Megyn Kelly, when she was saying that she believes Tyler Robinson did it, she also mentioned she has spoken with the FBI, with the authorities. She has spoken with Erika Kirk. She has spoken with TPUSA, and she has the insider information that tells her that Tyler Robinson, she says she is 100% sure that Tyler Robinson did. Do you think Megyn Kelly, or is Kelly? Megyn Kelly will come and dare say something like that Erika Kirk has not given her a go-ahead? Erika Kirk has given her a go-ahead. It's the same damn thing Trump Jr. said, that Tyler Robinson did it. Erika Kirk doesn't have to say it completely, but she has drawn the line towards it, same like Candace does. She draws a line towards a certain narrative and lets you make your conclusion. Whatever conclusion you make is your business. Candace Owens is going to make her own conclusion. Those on the internet are making conclusions that she confirmed, that she believes it. Saying she trusts her team could mean that I trust them. So if they fail me in future, I can come back and say, I did not know they were lying to me. Or saying I trust them so that in case in tomorrow they prove that what I said, they did well, I can come and say, I told you I trust my team, which means I accepted with them. That is the same thing. Now let's hear how Candace Owens reacts to this. It's very interesting.
So it's not a straight yes or no. And the implication could be that she trusts the team to find more or to get answers, or if this is not it, to tell her what the true answers are. And I think that's why this is going viral, because they're going, okay, does she actually believe that Tyler Robinson acted alone? And obviously Jesse is not going to push her on that, because it would have probably felt more like an interrogation rather than just sitting down and speaking through some of these topics that are probably hard to talk about in general. But I am hopeful that what she's implying is that she trusts her team to do the due diligence. She says that she has seen the autopsy report. She has seen certain things. Obviously, none of us have seen the autopsy report. And I don't know. I didn't know what to make of that. Is she saying that there's more that's going to come out? Is that kind of a foreshadowing that more is going to come out and things are going to be clear? I hope so. I really do. Because in terms of what the public has seen so far, I would say nothing has been convincing. And I'm trying to imagine what they would have that the public hasn't seen that could be sort of a smoking gun.
You have not seen it because you are not part of the inner circle, Candace. And this is the funny thing. She has created this illusion online that investigations have to go the way she has been claiming they do go. Investigations are not like investigators put out every information that is online, that is available, because it could destroy the case. You know, there is a reason why people make sure they say as little as possible. There's a reason why certain witnesses or most witnesses are under gag orders not to say a lot. And I'm sure one of the reasons why Erika Kirk is very careful on what she says here is because there is still a hot ongoing investigation on her husband's case. She cannot just be saying too much out here in these streets. It's the same thing with the entire investigation. The investigating team, the FBI, or whoever the investigators are, they cannot put out everything out here. Candace Owens has sent out these smokescreen signals to her fandom that they believe that they should have seen everything. And she still keeps pushing that narrative here. Like they should have seen everything. What they have seen is not compelling. Sometimes investigators send out even fake signals just to see what they catch in the net. Meanwhile, the real case is going behind. I am not an investigator. I'm not privy. But the little investigation I have done with how investigations work, plus so many crime and investigation series I've been watching all my life, the first 48 hours real life series investigations, how dictators tell you how they are trying to smoke out people and how they are trying to send out some signals. You know for a fact, Candace, you are part of a whole administration with the Conservative Party who are running the kingdom now. You're supposed to know how investigations work. But she's all of a sudden acting as if she was part of the other party, and this party she would have been telling, if she was part of the administration of Trump, she would have been telling people now, do you expect us to put everything out here? But now that she's not inside, she's angry. So she has to just mess everything up. So Candace, are you not? And you know what? The next minute when another investigation will happen, when people cannot put things out there and it is something that she finds favor with that investigation, and she starts saying that we can't put everything out here, none of her fans will ask her, but ma'am, in the last case you said this. Well, who am I knocking my head on?
And in theory, it would be the footage, right? Tyler Boyer said, we have footage in 4K, all of the stuff when he was tweeting. And similarly, not the university, but somebody else was saying that, at every angle, every area of the university is covered. Their excuse for not showing the public was they didn't want it to in any way impact the case. That has never made sense to me. That excuse has never made sense to me.
It will not make sense to you, Candace Owens, because at this moment, all you want to do is stir the pot. You just want to mix things up. That's all you care. She doesn't care. In the last one of my last episodes, I was analyzing her where she told Erika, when she was reacting to the first clips that came out from this interview, she told Erika that the best thing she can do as CEO so that she can keep her name clean is that let Erika release all the information and footages that are involved, that are concerning this case. And she says, let her be transparent, but not towards the feds. So which means let them bring all the information to Candace Owens. Candace Owens will continue the investigation. But this is what I'm asking. If Candace Owens is giving all of this information, is she sure she's going to bring justice to Charlie Kirk? Or she's just going to turn it into another telenovela show? That's the question. Candace, you are a podcaster. You are not an investigative journalist. You are not an investigator. You are not part of the FET. You are not part of the FET organization. So what the hell are you talking about? And the funny thing is this, her fans, they will eat the shit up. They will eat it up. It's breakfast, lunch, dinner. It is perfect. Pour it down with some champagne and they call it a day because Candace said it. And the next day, she will say the opposite and they will still pour it down with some champagne and say, let's ching ching, let's go. The queen said it. Well, she's top podcaster of the world for not for any reason. She knows how she's doing it. Okay.
In fact, I would imagine that when there was a manhunt going on, before you even thinking about the case, but rather thinking about keeping people safe, that would have been a good time to drop some clear footage of the individual. But it's possible. It's possible they have actual clear footage of Tyler Robinson jumping down onto the rooftop and firing the shot. That's all possible. And so we're just going to have to wait and see on that. Now, I'm going to say personally and maybe even selfishly, probably selfishly, again, I'm fallen. I am very fallen, obviously. I was extremely excited that she responded to the Catholic innuendo once and for all in her own way. Obviously, it was not a direct question or anything. But two things happened here. One, you probably didn't catch, which is behind Jesse and Erika as they're walking backstage at the University of Mississippi event that they headlined. There was a priest. Look in the corner there. I know a priest collar when I see one. Yep, that is the same priest that she took with her to the hospital when Charlie was shot. And I don't know. I am maintaining that I think this may have been about more than the architecture.
It's a good thing that you accept and you're willing to tell your audience that you are fallen. And the unfortunate thing is that will roll over their head as fast as you said it. You are truly fallen from the grace of yourself, the God you worship, your family, your everything, okay? I don't know how your husband is sitting by while you do all of this, which makes me think maybe some of the alleged allegations out there might be true. Because I don't know how another man sits and another woman is going on rampage online for another woman's husband. That's a conversation for another day. Let's let it go. But this is the thing here. Candace Owens, please, baby girl, please. Erika Kirk has been a Catholic, okay? Secondly, a priest being there is not an aha moment. It's not. And even if it's an aha moment, I thought you just said you refused, you backpedaled and said, you did not say anything like, you did not say he was converting. You just gently mentioned that he was going to. You said, you could say for a fact, we have said this too many times, you can go back and watch the videos. You said you could say for a fact he was going to Mars. I can say for a fact he was going through a spiritual transformation. I don't know why you are coding your opinions on another man's husband this much. Especially a man you've not been close with for a while. Because if you were close friends and close family, Tucker Carlson is close family and close friends. I'm sure there are a lot of information he's privy to that you have no iota about because you're not part of the inner circle. And I think Tucker Carlson will not tell you because he knows that you bring it on your podcast because you don't know the difference between private information and public information. Even when Trump called you and said, hey, let's discuss this. Please, can you stop talking? You brought the thing to the group chat. We were enjoying the feast out here. Not that we're blaming you. We like drama like you, but not concerning us, please. Now, in the event that you, Candace Owens, you are seeing that, oh God, this girl, she's spinning my head. Candace, if a priest is somewhere, it doesn't mean that everyone around that area is Catholic, okay? We could also take that by that assumption that the journalist who was there interviewing is also Catholic because there is a priest collar there. Or that everyone in that area was a priest. Now, that priest could be there for one reason or the other. Erika Kirk has made it clear over time that sometimes they call priests to come and pray for them or call people to come and pray for them. Another thing she's going to use as a aha moment here is that Erika Kirk made a cross for Charlie Kirk and he endowed it with St. Michael and said St. Michael was his armor. But this is the funny thing that Candace Owens did. Candace Owens left out the part where Erika Kirk also mentioned something that has to do with the Sabbath and has to do with Judeo-Christian values, which means that it could mean anything. It could just be that Charlie Kirk was a very confused human being when it came to his religion. One, he did not like organized religion of going to a church to pray. That's one thing about him, but he said he's a devout Christian. Two, he was dancing between Presbyterian church or being Protestant or being a Catholic. It is just a normal thing that he could have been. I don't know why you're in the internet swearing on another person's religion, Candace. If you say that you did not say that, then you find something that shows like maybe that could have been true. Why do you now suddenly turn around and now let it be like you were right? What were you right about? Were you right that you said he was converting or that he was becoming more Catholic? Or you were right that, oh, you did not say it? Candace, it's not like anybody wants to dunk. She will say people want to dunk. Nobody wants to dunk on you, Candace. You lie too much. She says she doesn't like little lies. It's the same thing when she was showing the image of Tyler Robinson. She said Tyler Robinson doesn't say vehicle. But then she takes an image, a video of Tyler Robinson saying car in an accident. She intentionally cut just before the part where he says vehicle, because in the same tape where she showed it on her channel, the guy said vehicle, but she cut it and showed just the part where he says car. Those are those little lies you say you hate. Oh, anyway, you do gigantic lies. So what am I talking to? Candid baby.